Good afternoon, welcome to Rome. Let's just continue straight away, no further introductions needed. Let's just head straight to work, unpause and see what's going to happen. We have a lot of claims on a lot of places in the world. We have Pompeii that we need to absorb into our land, and we have a land bridge, no, a road that we need to make if we want to continue down south. It is the Via Appia that we need to do. Need to have roads in Roma, Antium, Terracina, Minturnae and Capua. A lot of money will need to be spent on said road, but we'll get started. Well, let's make it in Rome. Let's start in Rome and see what happens. It's gonna take a long time, isn't it? A road takes 2 years and some extra months to make. 2.5 years, give or take. That's a long time. That's a long ass time to make a road. And hopefully it will be worthwhile, and definitely disband this thing and disband this thing. Maybe the ships were unnecessary. All right, we should maybe make Pabluna into. Oh, they didn't have even core that. Oh, we have to do it manually. Okay, we need to make something into a seat of the Senate. Let's Gabolsini. They can get a seat. And we can upgrade our government rank to minor states. That is wonderful. Let's do that. Let's do that. We still have the Respublica Libera, but I think now we have even more diplomatic relations to use. So that's good. That's good. To upgrade to the next thing, we need 700 total population. Maybe we should make a check with the census to see what happened. We have increased somewhat. We have 39,000 slaves, which is not that much if you look at the total population. So a bit more than 10% of the population are slaves. Overall, not too big of a deal. Oh God, words today. Not too much of a big deal. There we go. It's not that hard to say. It's not that hard to say. All right. What I was going to say is that it's not that much compared to some other nations in this time period. I guess we are a bit ahead of time. At this stage, the Achaemenid Empire stretched across all of this, like a massive behemoth. And it's not even been the part where Macedonia comes in and kicks down the door and conquers it all. And we are far ahead of time when it comes to how big Rome is. All of that, but still, I think it was like 25% or something of the population were slaves. If not even more than that. In that regard, we're doing quite well. If they could just fire, that would be great. Maybe we should move to Capua so it's more likely that they fire. It just would be great to beat them down so we don't have to have our army down there. And we also need to earn more money. Maybe we should lower the maintenance of our armies. The armies cost more, well, most definitely. At least they cost more to recruit. I think they cost more to just keep. Yeah, they definitely cost a lot more to maintain now than they did before overall. There we go. A lot of places being added to Rome. These are gonna have a lot of rebellion soon too. Let's look at the local autonomy. It's pretty dire here, but they've all been recently conquered. The core territory is doing wonderful. There we go. The rebellions have started, or a rebellion has started. Let's murder them. There we go. Now they won't be an issue anymore. But now we have the Picenian separatists. So maybe we should move to, well, Ancona, I guess, or somewhere here in Picenium. Sena Gallica is located in the Picenium area. Sena Gallica. So if we take a look at, for example, the regions here, we have our areas. Italian Peninsula, region Italia. Yeah, here's the region of Italia. Gallia Cisalpina, Gallia Narbonensis, Gallia. And here we have Magna Graecia, I think. I can never figure out how to say that. We have Macedonia and Hellas. Ionia, Asia Minor, Bithynia et Pontus, and Thracia, Dacia, Sarmatia. Look at this region. Holy crap, that is large. Suabia, Germania Magna, Britannia Superior, Britannia Inferior. A lot of places. Just imagine how big Rome was. I feel pretty big right now. Fairly big. Anyway, and when compared to the real Rome, so to speak, it was a lot of territory that don't have yet. Maybe that will be difficult to reach with the game mechanics. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. We'll just have to see see how it goes. Let's pick that guy. He might not be the best, but he's our guy. And apparently officers retire as a result. Should have picked that other guy. Definitely should have. Military access from Brutti? No. Nothing against you guys, but no. So we could just take a lot of land here, because when we take, for example, all of Gallia Cisalpina, we get to do this thing, which changes the religion in Mediolanum and Mantua and Ravenna to De Consensus and culture to Latin. That could be pretty nice. Considering that this south here is all a web of alliances and whatnot, maybe that's not a bad idea. Not to mention that we need to build our road in order to fully get our claims there. So maybe we should just extort these guys up here in north for money. Maybe take out the Tigulli and Lingoni. Let's do that, actually. Let's do that. We will have rebellions. We will always have rebellions. Let's just take more land. Let's grow as a nation. We can take Luna. We have the Sabazzi. We have the Ingauni and the Alalia. Oh no, it's an island nation. We should take Ravenna first. Lingoni, they're allied with Afalia and Veneti. Let's do that one. Let's conquer them. There we go. And destroy them. They want to give off their men. Well, just be my guest, I guess. Feel free to help out. Ah, Afalia. You annoying little thing. Don't even know where you live. Afalia, Afalia, Afalia. Should have figured that out before, shouldn't I? Oh, maybe. Oh, it's that little thing. Alright then. We'll deal with that. And actually send out our navy to make sure that they are not blocking. Maybe we can win. We did. With the help of our ally as well. So we should probably send some people to siege that and take that too. There we go. I'm pretty sure our ally can handle himself up there. No, where is he going? He's going to Florencia. He's going down. And so is the history. Okay, we take down up here then, and you take down there. That's great. Let's do that. Division of labor and all that shit. Sounds great. Oh, another place turned into our culture. That is a good thing to happen. It's the Volsini. Okay, now we had a revolt, so we will have to go and deal with that. Actually, let's just be a bit smart here and leave some men to continue the siege. You know what? I'll pull back my ships there so you will be stuck there. That could work. Ah, the rebels were successful. We'll have a bit more annoying separatism going on in that place. A lot of places have shrines, I've noticed. Already. That's good, we don't have to build them. Mostly. We don't have enough money to build them. Rome doesn't have too much money, unfortunately. Not a lot of money at all. The army costs so much to maintain. Let's pick a diplomat again. We need that diplomatic technology to be up. We also need that institution. Damn, do we need that institution. Luckily it's spreading, and spreading fairly quickly now, so that's a good thing. History. So what can we do here? Can we take all of Venetia as well? No, we don't have any claims there. Well, we can take it, but if we don't have the claims, it will just cost more and everything. We could take Batavium, which is nowadays called Padua. Maybe we should speed up as well, see what is going on. Loose lips. There will be blood. Assyria will prepare to attack Babylon. I mean, that sounds pretty nice and mighty, to be fair. But here's... actually, Babylon is a lot bigger now. Apparently they've taken back a ton of their land. I take that back. But not too long ago, Assyria was this place here. Or Babylon was this place here. And this place here was Assyria. So things have changed. Things have changed indeed. We can convert provinces, a lot of them, to our religion. It will just take so long. Maybe it will be better to syncretize the religion. We do have full harmony at the moment, so we could syncretize this, but is it worth it? I mean, there is some of it here, but over here we have Celtic. We have taken all of the places that are Etrusca Disciplina, but there are not that many. So maybe we should just wait and see. Wait and see what happens. Soon we will get religious unity and everything, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Can make a state now too. That's cool. Let's do that. And core all of that at once, and that made the patricians pretty mad this time. Let's make these into a patrician stronghold, and they need a seat to represent them. Everyone gets one, right? Let's make Ancona the seat. They will have a seat on the parliament. Now we're big enough to establish a colony, if we so desire, which we might not do. Okay, we won this thing, so we can take Hyphalia and this pitiful amount of money they have. There we go, one thing taken. Soon enough the siege here will be done, and we can maybe have a peace. There we go. Place taken. And come on, there we go. Election. Take that thing. Alright, now we can have peace. We can just make peace with the big guy. There, and take money. Actually, we could have a separate peace with Divinity. Bet they would be willing. You'd force religion, for example. Force war operations. There we go. There we are. And peace. Excellent work. At least I think so. Oh no, accidentally declared war when I was going to get rid of the mercenaries. Alright, and to core these things doesn't cost a lot at all to core. And soon we have a looming disaster because the plebeians are not happy. Let's give them something to make them happier. Let's give them Arretium. That should make them happy. And our army is doing wonderful. Just wonderful. This place here, near the Po River or in the Po Valley, is not doing too well. It doesn't have a lot of people in it. It's not worth as much. Could just go to another war immediately. Wouldn't that be crazy? Right? Wouldn't it be crazy? Or would it be brilliant? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Because we are doing it. Yeah. We'll declare war on them. No big deal, we'll simply kick their ass and, you know, chew bubblegum, whatnot, whatever you do when you're cool. Natural decision, law of the 12 tables. -1 stability, but we have... will it be worth it? We'll put a dagger into it, or... no. We'll move it up a bit later. We'll see when we will do it. Put a dagger in it? There we go, defeat them. Soon they will be wiped out. We are not at war with the Veleta, the ones that have Parma. We're at war with some other people that I don't really care about. It's hard to see exactly who you're fighting against. It's easy to just go to one of these guys to see. Okay, we're fighting these guys and these guys and these guys. I don't care about any of them. And honestly, it would just be easier maybe to just declare war on everyone in our way. It's nice being warlike. Just taking land because you feel like it. Actually, maybe we should... oh yeah. Most definitely want to get back home now. Damn. And they're gathering up more allies. It's bad. Don't like it. Yeah, separatists. Give me a break. Maybe it's going a bit too fast. Now we have a slave revolt as well. Alright. Let's take that out. There we go, and... oh, they took out the slave revolt, so that's good. And a diplomat, perhaps? Let's siege that back to us, and then go and take out that guy over there. Actually, let's just destroy all of them before they can gather up. I underestimated the people in the north. Economic stagnation? That's not good. Rent condottiere. Too expensive. I say no. Okay, they're running around with their stupid armies down here. They need to be handled. All condottieri, of course. Ruthenium. Don't go to Turnham, it's a horrible place. I don't even know why you would do this. This is unnecessary. There we go. And they allied more stupid people. And now we lost our general. We can get a new general that hopefully will be good. He is very good. Just maybe hoping for a bit more siege. Siege is our weakness. Our primary weakness. These guys can handle just pushing the offensive and... oh, perfect. Perfect. No, stop walking around and being annoying. Just face us in the battlefield. Straight off. Like men and whatnot. Here we go. Some of these wars last a bit too long, I guess. Longer than I would care for them to do. Oh god, we have more things down here going bad. Slaves. Okay, so down there was where the slave revolt was. I thought it was here. Clearly misread the situation. Alright, we'll move down there and deal with the annoying people. It's a Pentry that have been hired by Tiguli. Luckily our ally is just handling everything else for us, so that's good. So what do the slaves want? The slaves fight for their freedom, alright. Multiply slaves with 0.20 or 75. No. Not gonna happen. You're not gonna get your freedom slaves. There we go. Siege that down. Everything will be good. The siege is going great. They don't have enough men to, well, they do have enough men to pose a threat. But they are not going to pose a threat because they, well, they suck. I also don't think the AI is using slingers very well. Because they seem to be thinking of it like artillery in the past. If you look here, they have almost entirely infantry, while we have a lot of skirmishers. So maybe that's a thing that needs to be adjusted. The AI's unwillingness to get what is essentially siege units. There we go, defeat them. Force lover. Now maybe we can take Mutina at long last. Like if we were to just say, hello, we want this, they will say no because it was told in their annexation and they have, you know, places and stuff, whatnot. Soon we're gonna have revolts with the slaves again. It's the main Cosa. Let's just do that and then have our army on the move. Because they keep making soldiers and running around like annoying people. So Cosa, why do you have a slave revolt going on? Separatism, but for slaves. Alright. And we won that siege, so maybe now we will... Oh, okay, maybe not. Length of war, okay, blah 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 blah. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Let's go and crush their army, and they will not then be willing to stand up to us. Did you lose that? Oh, they did lose, of course. No debate in Senate. Let's do the one with... well, can't. Okay, let's do the one with local unrest. Yes, we will give political office and bribe with money. Okay, now then. This... There we go. There we go. They finally realized that things were going bad for them. Let's take that. Now we've taken even more provinces. That is a good thing. A very good thing. There we go. Maybe we could go declare war on the V82, but we do have quite a few revolts that are waiting for us to occur. The Lingonian separatists, for example, and the slaves. The slaves want to break free. Unfortunately. Lingonian separatists. There we are. Maybe you should wait behind a little bit. You're only 1,000 men. There we go. Okay, who is up next? The slaves are up next. And then we have, I guess, the Eifalian separatists. Can you just drill a little bit? It was a long time ago since drilling happened. And how's it going over here in Middle East? Lydia has expanded, and Byzantium is still standing nicely. Yeah, someone pointed out that, look at this, for example, Lydia. But the AI has a tendency to surround themselves with tributary states that have no one to attack because everyone around them are tributary states, more or less. Lydia has a ton of tributary states. Even Armenia has some tributary states, or at least one. It doesn't seem to be as big of an issue now, but I've noticed once in a single player one that almost everyone was in a tributary state. And now they're attacking Thapsus. Interesting. So they're at war with the former allies. So it seems that Carthage at least is on point. They are very aggressive. Very aggressive indeed. Well, I'm excited to see what happens there. Sardinia is apparently a thing still. It seems that Carthage has failed in taking Sardinia. Alright, who to take now? That guy. Let's have him on our council. We could just embrace. We have Rome with it. It is spreading, and it's spreading fairly fast as well. But still, even with all this spread, we do need more provinces before we can do this. The Bruti wants to have an alliance. Let's do that. Shouldn't have done that. They're just using us. Could go for Parma, Piacentia, and after that, Mediolanum wouldn't be too far off. Still waiting for those slaves to pop up. These guys would have the Venonetis and the Camuni. At least they're nearby. They don't have to run away so long and are not based in the ocean. Let's just pay for it. Let's just have the technology so we're not behind. Okay, let's stop the drilling and let's start with the advancing. Let's do this. Okay, let's do a war. We don't have any ally that are willing to join in due to being a distant war and whatnot. So we'll just have to make do with what we have. And immediately they got a ton of people. A ton of people wanted to help them out. It's a bit unfortunate. Alright. Do we have anyone that wants to send help to us? Little Rome, poor Rome, that hasn't done anything wrong to anyone? Or are we just gonna be stuck with trying to hunt down this goddamn army? Seems so. Doesn't want to show his face. There's 10,000 men down. They have 8,000 men here. Let's take them out. And then we can take those guys out, 1,000. And when they have moved a little bit more, come on. There we go. Now we will crush them too. There we go. So another army crushed. So where is their main army now? I guess nowhere. Great. Actually down there is where they are. Let's take him. Well, now their main army is broken too. Okay, so we should be fine now. Actually, they do have a lot more men. Wait, how is that possible? How can they have that many men? Oh, the mercenaries. So this is still counted. We destroyed all of them. Mostly. A lot of them, anyway. Have they even more mercenaries now? I don't know. These people won't give up. Oh, they have mercenaries down there and the Pentri. Pentri hates us. They really do hate us. I've never seen such hate before. And 1,000 more men down. Alright. Rebel uprising. Could we do that? We could do that, or should we? Different matter entirely, isn't it? Pentri haven't run away. Alright, well, alright. If you want to do that, then be my guest, run away. We'll take out all your allies in the meanwhile. It's fine. They have 8,600 men there. We'll destroy at least 1,000 of them. And then we will defeat the rest. In battle after battle. We'll prove that Rome and Rome alone will stand tall. This is what I mean. These battles would be a lot harder if they actually used skirmishers. But they don't. You know what, I'm gonna wait for the tech here to be done first. And now let's take Verona. Very nice city, Verona. Very nice. There we go, crush them too. And we've finished that siege, so let's siege Verona and then take Parma. And after that the war should be mostly done. I think it already is mostly done. Just them pretending that there's something left to fight over. Such as, you know, recruiting even more people. We could take out this entire thing. Just go to the Alps straight away. Maybe we should do that. Maybe. Take all their money. 20, sure. Let's take it all. There we go. It is ours after all. And let's take this place too. Or should we wait for that and take that one too? We could do that. Let's do that. I think people are starting to dislike us up here. No, actually they don't seem to care at all about our aggressive expansion. Well, that's interesting, most definitely. Most definitely. And that one is going great too. I even forgot that we were at this high speed. Just kind of gets sucked up into it, you know? Come on, finish the siege. Ah, we'll have to wait a month more, I guess. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right. Let's take that one too. There we are. And let's take this thing too. This took them and all of their allies at once. Should we go for the Visturi? They're allied with the Statielli and whatever else. Statielli and Genuati. You know what? Why not? Why the hell not? It seems to be going very well when we do this. So let's do it. Just be crazy. Except now at least they are starting to be a bit less crazy and actually sending even more mercenaries at us. Or hiring more mercenaries. Let's just sit here and take this place until it's all taken. Let's not. We do need to fight back at some point too. It is important to fight back. We can make a state now in Campania. That's good. That's good. And then let's make Neapolis. Let's get them a seat on the council or senate. Alright. They do have a lot of men. I will give them that. At least in theory. At least in theory they have a lot of men. They don't seem to be anywhere though. So that's a good thing. And we should probably be a bit more careful and eliminate them one by one before they can all, you know, go all together and combine their forces. Let's take out... No, apparently not those guys either. They are moving here, so we will defeat at least the 6,000 of them. No, apparently not. They are fast, damn. And now there's rebellions as well. Right, might have bitten off a bit more than could be chewed. At least our ally is doing well with the sieging and stuff for us. While we go and take out the rubbish. We have a lot of men down here around us. Let's go and take out those men too. Hopefully we don't get caught with the navy and stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Very nice election. Alright then. Alright then. Rome is filled with barbarians. It's really our fault though. Still need to defeat them. Make sure they can't threaten Rome. There we go, defeat another 6,000 men. Let's leave behind a small troop. Will that be a battle against all of them? Seems that way. A big battle that left them in the dust. This is what I mean. If they had used skirmishes as well, that would have been a much harder battle. Since they didn't, it wasn't. Because they have the numbers. Well, they're all scattered about in different small armies that are running around like ants and whatnot. Still, they have a lot of men. They should be a harder war. There we go. Let's all combine and deal with the hordes in the north. There we go, dealt with them. We have some small-time people running around there. Being annoying. There, dealt with them, and then go up and deal with the rest. Such as, for example, taking back the provinces that have been lost. Like this, and up there, and do that there too. And now suddenly everything is almost entirely under control. Nope, our ally got beaten in the battle. Let's run around. They're actually gathering up a large army again and heading south. It's like they're addicted to the south. Better weather maybe? There we go, we defeated a large contingent of their forces. Let's go down and defeat the ones in the south so they are not an issue anymore. This would be great if they could just stop hiring so many mercenaries. You can take a look at how many mercenaries they have hired. Actually, they can't. Get subsidies from Carthage. Oh, goddamn Carthage. Smart move. Smart move. But still annoying that they are doing it. I would prefer if they didn't. I would say no. No, don't do it. And the Frentani army will be murdered. Where's that other army? Well, none that I can reach at any rate. So, screw them. And now they have 9,000 men there, they have 11,000 men there, so they have 20,000 left. And probably a few more that they can call upon in times of need. That's no big deal. We'll deal with them. Time to increase speed again. What's this song called? The Hadrian's Wall. Okay. Let's go up and take that out. And that out, and that out. There we go. Okay, can we concentrate a little bit now? Of course they are back, the Pentry, the goddamn Pentry are being annoying. And we can embrace this thing while we're at it. So let's do that. It's gonna set us back on our road plans, but probably be fine. And let's now siege everything down and win. That's all. Siege and win. That's what we need to do. Now we have a revolt, of course, so we can't sit and siege it down because we need to go and deal with the revolt. Soon we will have another revolt in Pisa. And then we will have slaves in Cosa. And they're, you know, randomly sieging down small provinces there to be annoying me. Which is working, by the way. It's working. Alright, we're losing innovativeness. Can go for military attack, and we will. Solved everything, seemingly. Okay, let's deal with these guys so they don't annoy further. I just want to defeat the goddamn Pentry army. They're the only one in the south that is causing any issue. And they always retreat back somewhere where I can't hit them repeatedly with a stick or something. So we can't go there, and they're hiding there as soon as our army approaches. It's really goddamn annoying. Can we get military access? Hey guy, can we, you know, march in there? Yeah, sure, thank you. There we go, they're done. And soon they are done too. How are we doing when it comes to that mission? Gallia Cisalpina. Doing fairly well. I also like that somehow... Okay, so this is actually a claim. But if we look over what we need to own, we don't actually need to own Mediolanum, or Mediolanon. Yet Mediolanon is one of the ones being affected by it. Don't know how that works. Does it turn into our religion and culture, even though we don't own the place? That would be interesting. Yes, I get it. You have armies up there and being annoying. We goddamn well get it. There we go. We're coming for you now. We're going to murder you. And they hired people from Veneti. There we go, and murdered that one too. And don't go down south. Don't be annoying. For God's sakes. I know going at war multiple times like this is not the most optimal. But it would be great if they stopped being so goddamn annoying, wouldn't it? So considering we're going to build roads and stuff, maybe we should go for, you know, lower construction speed here. Yes, we're catching up to you. Just surrender. Well, now they're going back again. They dodged us. For a little bit, and now they didn't. Okay, so we're taking out this guy. Maybe that will be enough. No, I want that place too. And it would be great to have that place too. Let's just take it all while we're at it. Let's just take it all. Doesn't matter how much we have to cost extra, how many men we need to lose, how much war exhaustion we're gonna get. Let's just take it all if we're gonna take it. Oh, come on. There we go, one down. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust, and hopefully a third and last one will bite the dust. Let's go and siege that down. Our ally will handle the rest. We are earning quite a bit of war exhaustion now. Not that much. But it's gonna grow, and we're gonna grow and grow. Alright. Things are looking well. We can get rid of one person then. Let's do that. Let's get rid of one of them. This guy. He has no money left because he spent it all hiring people to annoy us. And they are still hiring people. They're still hiring condottieris. After condottieri, after condottieri. And now the Venetians are complaining. Let's go and beat on them a little bit. Now they hire the Fontani. You know what? I don't really want this province that much. Let's just go for peace. Let's just go for peace. They just continue to hire people and hire people and hire people. And while it would be possible to take it, this is actually a surprisingly big fort here. With 4,800 men. That is not to be trifled with. Not at all. There we go. And plus we would get quite a bit of war exhaustion before that was over. Plus we're having quite a few revolts here from people that we have conquered. That might or might not agree with our current policies. I would hope that they agree, personally. But now we are allowed to increase our army size by another 5,000 men. And now the slaves, of course, immediately after that rises. So we will have to add them after a little bit. Maybe at least the slaves have a bit more varied things going for them. This entire area lacks forts. We could really do with a fort here. But now we have a fort here in Cremona. And that is definitely going to be needed for future conquests. As it will block some of the advances from here. But all these guys in the north is being annoying and stuff. Alright. Let's pick him. And the reform of Decius Pompeius Adranos. This organization. We need an unflinching government. Gain one. Oh yeah, they changed that too. I forgot to mention that in the previous episode of things that changed. Before the latest update, the government organization was a thing, of course, but it was lowered by the amount of provinces you had, so you didn't really ever get any at all. So it's inconsequential. Now it sticks around for a lot longer. A lot longer. And now you get some benefits. It's not a massive benefit, but it benefits a lot of areas. So that is good. Alright, now we have 30,000 men and a massive Rome that has conquered a lot of Gallia Cisalpina. But the rest of the conquest will have to wait until another episode, unfortunately. So, in this episode we've done a lot of work. A lot of work on the Roman Republic has been done. Haven't taken a lot in the south after Campania. Maybe we'll take a bit more, we'll see. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you, well, I'll see you next time.